Today, we're talking about existentialism and how this concept relates to you and creating your most joyful life. So stay tuned. The existentialist philosophy basically believes that we're responsible for deciding and creating our purpose, and finding or creating our happiness. It's all up to us. And that God creates us and then is removed from the equation. The alternate perspective to that is that everything happens for a reason and is divinely orchestrated, whether it's good or bad, there's a reason for it. And we are being guided on this journey in the direction God wants us to go in. As is the case with most things, the truth is somewhere in the middle. If you're new here, I'll just share that I am a crystal clear channel, and what I share is the truth that I receive from divinity. But if I'm sharing something you've never heard before, I encourage you to just be open to it, not to believe it, but just be open and listen, and then sit with it. Because you will find that the truth will resonate when you don't shove it aside immediately. So the truth is, before we come into this 3D existence, we do have autonomy in the 5D and some input in creating the purpose that we would like to live and experience in the 3D. So we have input, but there is an overriding purpose that we have assigned to our lives before we get here. That doesn't mean that we will recognize it and live that purpose, because similar to what existential philosophy tells us, we have free choice. So we get to choose what direction we go in at all times. Not everything that happens in our lives has a reason. It just happens, usually because somebody else chose it or we chose it. We all have free choice. God does not manipulate that. That's up to us to decide. So when it comes to finding our divine path and purpose, we may receive nudges and synchronicities from our angels or spirit guides to try and lead us in the right direction. But we still have choice. We can choose to listen to those nudges and go in that way, or we may choose not to. Maybe it's scary, maybe it's inconvenient, and we just don't choose it. That's up to us. Part of the reason I teach everyone to connect with their inner wisdom, their divinity within them, is so that they can be guided on their life's path and purpose. Not because we have to choose it, but why wouldn't we want it if that is how to live our most fulfilled and joyful life? That is our soul's path and purpose. That's why it's there. And we don't know what we don't know. So if you tap into your inner wisdom and know what that path is, know that that's where you'll find the most joy and happiness, and then choose. You have free choice. You can choose not to listen. But why would you? Be sure to hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.